Hello class, welcome to week 2 of Psych 565. I am not showing you my video today as just yesterday. My 2.5-year-old, when saying goodnight to me, decided he was going to give me a very rambunctious hug and kind of tackled me with his head into my mouth. So I have a nice busted lip and I don't look too pretty. So for now, you will just get the scream. Make sure that you review your announcements when coming into the board. I did post something here about the participation points. Basically, if you attend Adobe Connect, complete your assignments, you earn 10 points a week. So let me know if you have any sort of questions about that. It does have a notation in here that 5 of the points are for the video camera in Adobe Connect as well. Let's go to week 2. So for week 2, here's your outline. Remember, you can click here as well, and it will give you another different outline. I'll show you really quickly with some quotes, an introduction, and then the course learning objectives that are covered throughout the week, as well as the various assignments that you can utilize as a checklist if you so decide to do that. But ungraded work, chapter 2 and 3 are what we're going to be reading this week, as well as those sections within the DSM. Any other additional materials below. Start working on your child abuse training in week 5 and the final assignment. I'm going to post an additional announcement about both of these as we're coming up closer to due. Probably the final assignment here this week. You will receive an announcement on that. So what do we have graded? You have your discussion board, which is a 1-week board. So initial responses are due Wednesday by midnight. You are to respond at least to 2 peers Sunday by midnight. You have quiz 2. And you are to submit your certificate for child abuse training and your answers to the vignette before the synchronous meeting. So your answers are to be submitted before our meeting Monday at 6 p.m. So once again, the course materials, if you click on this section, you will see the PowerPoints for chapters 2 and 3. Here's an article about resilience, emotional regulation, and an article about child abuse and biological changes. So that's what you find in the course materials section. In regards to the assignment folders, this is what is graded this week. There's a discussion board. I want to point out this is on Tiana. This is not on Golda, which is your vignette for what we are going to be discussing in the synchronous meeting. So make sure you write your discussion board on Tiana and your vignette is on Golda. So I already stated this is due your initial post Wednesday by midnight. You're to respond to at least 2 peers Sunday by midnight. Here's a link for quiz 2. The child abuse training, once you have gone through the training, you should click on this tab and submit your certificate here to gain your 30 points. And then finally, at the bottom, this is where you submit your meeting vignette answer. So you click here. And as I stated last week, you just put the different question answers here, or you can attach it if you want to in a file. Either one is fine. So that's what we had this week graded. The discussion board, the quiz, submitting your child abuse training, and submitting your vignette answers Monday by 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So what else is in the week 2 forum here? You will find the activities folder. This is where it discusses the child abuse training. So there's different links as to where you can get this training done. It talks about if you live in another state, it's recommended to find training in your state. But right now, I believe everyone should be in California and Washington. For Washington, the website has a lot of good information, but you can't get a certificate. So it says once you've gone through the training, make a copy of the certificate or some other confirmation that is provided by your state and submit it. So if you're having problems with this, let me know. The main thing is that this course accounts for the training in the different hours that are allotted for the class. So if you have any sort of questions, let me know. And then finally down here is the vignette for week 2. Remember, you're going to click on this. And this is where it talks about Golda. Look at these different questions and submit it to me at the previous assignment link that I showed you to receive credit before class. And then there's an article down here about how to interview a child, some practice guidelines. That's included there. Besides that, in week 2, down at the very bottom, you're going to find a link for our Adobe Connect class, and we will be meeting Monday from 6 to 8. So that's what we have for week 2, your discussion board, your quiz 2, the child abuse training, and to submit your answers to the vignette. Continue to work on these other assignments found in week 5 and week 8, okay? Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you. Bye.